The story about that Austrian climber who left his girlfriend to die genuinely terrifies me, because I realized I could have easily ended up in the exact same situation. A few years ago, my ex convinced me to go hiking with him somewhere in Malaysia. I told him from the start that I had zero experience. Hiking was his thing, not mine. But he kept pushing it, saying I'd be a terrible girlfriend if I didn't support his hobbies. His argument was basically, I go to restaurants with you and do things you like, so you should do this for me. Eventually, I gave in. Looking back now, I can see how unhealthy that dynamic really was, but at the time I didn't fully understand what was happening. A few hours into the hike, I completely crashed. I was exhausted, nauseous, and honestly starting to panic. I stopped and told him I wanted to turn back. He got angry immediately. He started saying we spent too much money on the trip, that I was ruining everything, and that I needed to keep going. When I refused, he literally left me there alone and kept hiking. Before walking off, he called me lazy, said I was out of shape, unprepared, and once again told me I was a bad girlfriend. So there I was, alone, sick, in the middle of a jungle I didn't know. A few hours later, a local guide found me sitting there. He asked if I was okay, gave me an electrolyte drink, carried my backpack down the trail, and helped me get back safely. When we reached the bottom, he even drove me back to my hostel. I tried to pay him for helping me, but he refused. He told me my boyfriend was a bad person and said the best way to thank him was to never speak to that man again. Then he said something that still sticks with me. What I did was nothing. Much worse things can happen to a woman alone out there. At the time, I brushed it off. I thought maybe I was just being dramatic. But after reading about that climber story, it finally hit me how dangerous that situation actually was. I really could have died. Maybe not from the hike itself, but from getting lost, dehydration, injury, or simply being stranded alone in the wrong place with the wrong people around. The scariest part is that I ignored my own instincts because I was afraid of disappointing someone. I let a man pressure me into doing something unsafe just so he wouldn't think I was difficult. And when I needed help the most, he abandoned me without hesitation.